Cowboys Nation, this is the news you've been waiting for. The Dallas Cowboys are facing a crucial offseason, and one name has surfaced as a potential game-changer for the team: Milton Williams. Could he be the missing piece that finally takes Dallas back to championship contention? Let's break it all down. The Cowboys are coming off a disappointing 2024 season, finishing 7-10 and missing the playoffs. It's clear that changes are needed, and for the first time in years, Dallas may be ready to take a more aggressive approach in free agency. Enter Milton Williams, the Super Bowl-winning defensive tackle from the Philadelphia Eagles. Williams has been a force on the Eagles' defensive line, and his impact was undeniable during their Super Bowl run. Now, as he hits free agency, the Cowboys are eyeing him as a key addition to strengthen their defensive front. Reports suggest that his contract could be in the range of $63 million over 3 years, averaging $21 million per season. But is he worth it? Why Milton Williams makes sense for Dallas first, the Cowboys need a dominant presence in the trenches. While Osa Odigizua has been solid, Dallas needs more firepower to compete with the best offenses in the league. Williams brings strength, agility, and championship experience, qualities that could make him a perfect fit under new defensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer. Another factor that makes this move even more interesting is Williams' Texas roots. He played high school football in Crowley, Texas, which could make him more inclined to sign with the Cowboys. Bringing in a hometown player who already knows the Texas football culture could be a huge boost for the team's chemistry and fan engagement. Other major decisions looming. Of course, while Williams is a top priority, there are other key issues Dallas needs to address. One of the biggest? Micah Parsons' contract extension. The superstar linebacker hasn't entered formal negotiations yet, and some fans worry that the Cowboys might make the same mistake they did with Dak Prescott, delaying the deal until it becomes even more expensive. Another question mark is Trey Lance. The young quarterback was brought in as a backup option but barely saw any playing time in 2024. Now, with his contract ending, the Cowboys seem ready to move on. Was trading for him a mistake, or does he still have untapped potential? With free agency approaching, all eyes are on Jerry Jones and the Cowboys front office. Will they finally make a big splash and sign Milton Williams? Will they lock in Micah Parsons with a long-term deal? And what will happen with Trey Lance? Man, I have to say, if the Cowboys actually pull the trigger and sign Milton Williams, that could be a huge move for this defense. We've been waiting for Dallas to actually make a splash in free agency instead of just sitting back and watching other teams get better. Williams isn't just any defensive tackle. He's young, athletic, and he's already proven he can win at the highest level. That's exactly the kind of mentality we need in our locker room. The fact that he's from Texas? That's just icing on the cake. I mean, come on. Having a homegrown talent anchor our defensive line would be incredible. Pair him with Micah, Parsons, and DeMarcus Lawrence, and suddenly, our pass rush looks a whole lot scarier. Now, on the other side of things, I'm a little worried about the Micah Parsons contract situation. We cannot afford to mess this up. Parsons is the heart of this defense, and if we don't lock him in soon, we're going to end up paying way more than we should. We saw this happen with Dak, and it would be a disaster if history repeats itself. And Trey Lance? Man, that's a tough one. I was hoping he'd get a real shot to prove himself, but it seems like the Cowboys are ready to move on. It sucks because we gave up a 4th-round pick for him, and now it feels like a wasted move. Maybe he'll get another chance elsewhere, but in Dallas, I think his time is up. Bottom line, Milton Williams needs to be priority number 1. If we can land him and keep Parsons happy, this defense could be elite next season. But if we miss out, well, let's just say it'll be another long year for Cowboys fans. Cowboys fans, we want to hear from you. Do you think signing Milton Williams is the right move for Dallas? Or should the team focus on other areas first? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on every Cowboys move this offseason.